Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true believers. You met another and you were gone. Yes, those crab legs were really, really good, folks. They were fantastic. Thank you, Brother Charles. We had crab legs for Kayla's birthday tonight. My daughter Kayla celebrated her 24th birthday. And the only request she had was crab legs and crawdaddies. And a cookie cake. Hey, Judy Crumpton. Hello, everybody. If you are watching on Facebook, please like, share, subscribe. Move us up in the algorithm so that we might be able to espouse the great benefits of this program to the whole world. Maybe the whole world will stop being preyed upon, P-R-E-Y-E-D, by all those false programs. We come together, we pray together. Happy anniversary, Tammy Cornett. Good to have you here. Good evening. We're going to give it just a minute and we shall get started. Do I have any new folks here? Would love to hear from you if you're new. I know that our faithful folks are here. Any new folks, any new members, let us hear from you. Don't be shy. We don't bite here at the Shibboleth family. This is a safe place, non-judgmental place, or at least we try our best to be. No guilt, no shame, no regret. Not here. We're living life, doing the second most important thing we can do outside of believing in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and that is self-care. Self-care. The more we love on ourselves, the more we'll have the capacity to love others through Jesus. Hello, everybody. Hey, Carol on Facebook. Please like, share, send some stars, move us up in those algorithms. You know Facebook's hard to deal with. It's a love-hate relationship I have with Facebook. We talk about two things that keep us in trouble unless you move us up in the algorithms, and that's Jesus and weight loss. I hear that both are offensive. Oddly enough, those are the two things that would set folks free. Hello, everybody. We're gonna have our night class. Hope y'all are enjoying the night classes. We're trying to put forth an effort to touch people. Take away all objections and excuses. Travis, I can't make those morning classes. I can't do your program. Now we got night classes. Before long, I'll be having 2 a.m. classes. We're going to eliminate excuses. We're going to get it to where when you look in the mirror, you go, I just got no more excuse. Miss Janice is with us. Hello, everybody. Testing 1, 2, 3. We said tonight that we would be going over the blue column combinations, meal ideas, and that we will. That we will. Please like, share, subscribe, do what you can do to move us up in those algorithms, please. Hello, Facebook world. All right, last class of the evening. We're going to get this thing started. My name is Travis Martin. No one said that they were new. We don't have any, maybe one new person. No. Doesn't look like we got anybody new. Darn. So that's okay. We're here. God has ordered our steps, and we're here together to support one another on this weight loss and wellness journey. We're going to bless the name of the Lord together. Now, seriously, if there's nobody new, I'll just throw this over to Q&A because I've got a lot of experienced members. I'll still do meal ideas if the experienced members want me to. Y'all want to do blue column tonight? Talk about some taters and corn? My name's Travis. I've lost over 100 pounds on this great program, come off all prescription medications, been teaching it for 20 years. Program's changed my life and tens of thousands of other lives. Glory to God. It's still changing lives today. We espouse the 4 pillars of wellness. Number 1, faith. Faith in yourself, faith in God, Nutrition, good sound nutritional principles, none of that pills and gimmicks and potions. That stuff won't work by itself. If you know, that's why every supplement commercial you see says at the bottom, fine writing, that you must adhere to a good nutrition and exercise program. Third pillar is exercise. You must exercise if you want to look good naked. And then supplementation. But we can look good in our clothes with the first two. You know, that's how I started my journey. I did no exercise as I started losing weight. I lost 44 pounds in 6 weeks, over 100 pounds in 6 months, no exercise. I exercise today because after maintaining and feeling better, I felt more like exercising. Try not to take on too much too quick. Let's do the nutrition component. In fact, what we teach, what do we call the foods that we eat? Does anybody remember? If you repeat these things to yourself over and over, it'll make you want to do it, you know. You got to hear these voices in your head. Yeah, April got it. Exercise on a plate. And it is. We get a lot of blood flow to the digestive system, a lot of energy expenditure just to break down these foods that we eat on this program because of the food combinations. So we're going to really briefly, just in case there's a new person that's laying low tonight, we want to repetitiously go through what our standard perfect day is. Now, here's how the course goes. Starting Monday. I hope y'all will all be excited. Starting Monday, the courses work this way. Fast track, that's where everybody starts. A thing that starts right will end right. You can lose all the weight you ever want to lose and keep it off with just fast track. But be honest, how many of you know that's true, but you've got through fast track and you're like thirsty and hungry for more now, and you would like a more structured Shibboleth journey? That's what we're going to provide, Ashley. Isn't it awesome? So starting Monday, you will be able to earn your Shibboleth journey badge the same way you earn your fast track badge. And then you'll go right into the Tiger's Eye curriculum. So we've got endless opportunities to keep you motivated, excited, and learning about all the hacks that there are, and they all work. But everything builds off of the fast track foundation, okay? So we have 2 types a day on our program. Learn this in fast track. I better show you in case we got somebody laying low in here. May have somebody laying low that's shy. So dashboard. Click your dashboard. When you log in, click your dashboard. The levels that you have available to you will be underneath the dashboard. Click fast track. You got to go through these laps. It's laid out. I'm telling you, Kim and Sasha did great. They outdone themselves. By the time you get through the 7 laps, you will have mastered navigation of the website, and you will have the proper foundation. Your tools and resources, your videos, watch them, and then take that test. The daily journal, you want a journal. Weekly timing chart, how much time are you spending in efficient fat burning each month? Online webinars, food library. Now this is the abridged library. It is not the unabridged. You get the unabridged library when you move to Journey and Tiger. Recipes, lots and lots of recipes. Once you move past fast track, it moves from lots to thousands. Approved restaurant ideas. And when you get stuck, excuse me, free mentor appointments. So this is where we start. We go through this, then that will make and allow for what I teach at 10 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. and 8 p.m., much more understandable. If you don't go through fast track, you may not get the most out of these live sessions where we begin to personalize your journey. There's 2 types of days on the program. There's the perfect day and there's the holiday. There's no such thing as an okay day. This comes right out of the good book. I feel like preaching tonight. I wish thou were cold or hot, but thou art lukewarm, therefore I spew thee out of my mouth. Let your yays be yay and your nays be nay. We either going to do it right or we're going to take a day off. There is no in between. The philosophy works because it controls your blood sugar and controls insulin and puts you in EFB. Burn, baby, burn. Activate that blowtorch. This is the most fun weight loss program. Get excited. You got to get fired up. I don't care how tired you are. You can fix it with a permagrin and a yell and a shout, I should say. Are you ready for the fat burning blowtorch to ignite, to activate? All we got to do is march around the wall, follow the shield, and then let out a shout, and the obesity wall will fall. Perfect days and holidays. How do we have a perfect day? It's real easy. You drink your water. All this covered in Fast Track. Half a gallon to a gallon of water a day. We journal. We eat in the right food combination. Portion control. Up to 3 eating episodes a day. Timing. Make sure your timing's right. Covered in Fast Track. Happy to answer any questions about these tonight. But this is how you have a perfect day. After 2 perfect days, you are in EFB. If you so much as lick the cheese dust off a Dorito, holiday. No regret, no shame. We're allowed holidays. How many holidays are we allowed in a month? Bible says we ought to enjoy ourselves. We just don't want to have a lifestyle of gluttony. 6 days a month, 72 days a year. Is that enough? After all the abuse I did to my body, I think that's enough. Then when I get into maintenance, how many holidays? How many holidays do I get? 12. 144 a year. Woo! Former big boy here. This set me free. When Jesus sets you free, you're free indeed. That might be a lick, or it might be that I took the buffet down. It could be a hog trough day, and it don't matter. It's just one day. Today is the day of salvation. We don't worry about tomorrow. We don't worry about yesterday. We just worry about today. 365 days a year, as long as, once I get into maintenance, as long as all but the 144 days are perfect days, I'm going to maintain. Where you get in trouble is if you start having them okay days. Them okay days, girl, they will get you in trouble because you ever heard that you can't get the country out of what's that saying, Barbara Mandrell? She had a saying about getting the country, can't get the country out of you or something like that. You ain't getting the holidays out of us. That's the part of the problem. How many of you know that's part of the problem? You go to hog trough, but look at this. This is a spur of the moment right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It was Kayla's birthday. Kayla Martin's birthday. Look at what she asked. Watch this. Now, I was having a perfect day today. And Kayla wanted a cookie cake. She wanted a cookie cake. It's also my favorite. She's my daughter. She wanted a cookie cake. I was going to have a perfect day. She said, Daddy, you ain't going to have no cookie cake, mate? I said, no. She said, but it's my birthday. Do y'all think I had some cookie cake? Yep, holiday. Am I going to have any guilt or regret or shame? No. Am I allowed a cookie cake? Yes, but I can't do that every day because you're not going to get the cookie cake out of me. Never. I tried for 30 years to get the cookie cake out of me. I thought that was my problem. That was not my problem. My problem was all the days in between the cookie cake where I was doing just a little bit wrong. Can I get a shout? I'm tired of these boring classes. Let's do something fun. It ought to be fun. If it's fun, you do it. Am I getting the cookie cake out of y'all permanently? Then why try? So the cookie cake, we don't do that when we're losing weight. We only do that 6 days a month. Now y'all will notice in the photo that I had me a little enhancement. I know all the tricks. Before my cookie cake, I did something to help me get back in EFB faster. But it was still holiday. Still a holiday. Still a holiday. Tomorrow, instead of not knowing how to eat, not knowing what to do, it won't be her birthday. It won't be date night. I'm working. I got class tomorrow night, Friday night. I'll have a perfect day. I won't have a so-so day. I won't at 2 o'clock have a handful of Pringles and count calories, because that will not control my blood sugar. When I don't control my blood sugar, something comes on the scene. What's it called? It gets us in trouble, Yuns. The fat bus is as the fat bus does. When insulin comes on the scene, look, nobody's teaching us this stuff. When fat bus comes on the scene, we can control that with the right food combination. But when the fat bus comes on the scene, appetite goes through the roof, efficient fat burning stops because it's a growth hormone, fat storage takes place. That cookie, did it have a lot of sugar in it? Did it elevate my blood sugar and make my eyes bulge? It did. I would if my pancreas doesn't secrete insulin to control my blood sugar and regulate, would I die? It's poison. Yeah, I'd die, go in a diabetic coma and die if it wasn't for insulin. Insulin regulates my blood sugar, but insulin stays in the bloodstream. It's like the police at a crime scene. It's going to hang out a while, and it's going to store fat. Was there any fat in that cookie? Yep. I had the fat bus and I loaded it up before I ever eat the cookie. Used to, I'd have these, I've been having them for 20 years, and I've watched this happen. I've watched this right here happen, and this is why people are struggling. When I started teaching this thing, there wasn't a million Facebook ads. There wasn't even a Facebook when I started teaching. And people come to class, and before it was over, they come to class like this. Their motivation would be down here. And before the end of the class, they was shouting glory. Motivation went up. These days, people come to class and motivation's down here. And before the end of class, motivation's down. I can't even get a shout from God's people. I can't even get a shout. This will set you free. It's more powerful, more potent than any pill, any shot, any rap, any gimmick. What God has provided. What do you mean all the tricks prior to you eating that cookie? I took me some things that bound to the fat so that I didn't absorb all the fat. And I took me some thingies that would regulate my blood sugar so that I can get back in EFB a lot quicker. It's a trick. And it's just food. Food in the form of a capsule that helps me regulate that. I want thingies. Email me, travisjack777@gmail.com. I'll send you information on thingies. Here's the problem with thingies. It's not a cure-all. It's just a little help, okay? It's just a little help. All right, back to this. We've got to control the fat bus. That cookie, I loaded the bus up, it planted it in my bootay. Tomorrow, I'll have a perfect day. I'll be back on the road to recovery. No guilt, no regret, no shame. Well, I love the program. It's why I've been living it for so long. Part of the problem is people not doing good because they don't love what they're doing. They don't love the process. I love the process. You're not getting me to go back to where I was, over 300 pounds on all those prescriptions, feeling miserable, could hardly bend over and tie my shoes. just walking up steps, my pulse rate would go over 100. Not me no more. That ain't me. It ain't never going to be me again. I am. I got a Jesus who says, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. Well, you know, we run revival around here every night now at 8 o'clock. This ain't just about nutrition. We run in revival every night, Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock. There might be some people born again in the name of Jesus. I love it. That's what we need. It ain't just a food problem we got. It's a Jesus issue we have. We're using food as a solution for all of our problems. Stress, boredom, anger, hurt, all of that. Food is not a solution for those things. Jesus is. Jesus is. Y'all need to put Jesus already in his rightful place, but you need to acknowledge it. He's on a white horse. We won't even go there. Ain't he beautiful? Can you see him in your faith eye? Can you see him? Ain't he beautiful? He's got the power tonight. The fruit of the Spirit are these: love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, meekness, faith, and self-control. Travis, I don't have any discipline. Oh, do you? Well, why ain't I being disciplined? Because you won't decrease so he can increase. Yeah, I'm afraid your ego is going to have to decrease if you want Jesus' power to increase in your life. That's right. This is how we have a perfect day. We teach this in fast track. It'll make more sense. Go through fast track. This is a perfect day. We are focused tonight on food combinations to control insulin. I'm going to pull it up right now. We're going to do some work. Any questions about that while I'm pulling this up? If you have a Journey membership or a Tiger membership, you also have the digital worksheet. If you have a Fast Track membership, you have the combination chart, but you'll need to use a piece of paper. Write down these meal ideas. Question: before class is over, can you please show how to share Shibboleth on Facebook again? I sure will. Y'all, please don't let me forget that for Stacy. If I do, Stacy, I apologize. Try to remind me. I'll try to do that when I close out. I appreciate you asking. Okay, we're going to look at our food combination chart. This is the food combination chart. Here's your legend down here. You can find all of these categories in the Fast Track food library. Category 1, lean protein. Category 2, fibrous carb. Category 3, complex carb. Category 4, protein plus fat. Category 5, fruit. Category 6, superfood. Category 7, shellfish. Condiments, meal replacements, perfect pairing, hemp hearts, hemp flakes, approved snacks, approved freebies, and extras. When we learn where the foods go, and until we learn and memorize, we just refer to our food library or our app. If we're craving a potato, we look a potato up. It says it's a category 3. Then we look up here and we know what to put with it. The adults tell me every day of my life, hey, Cat Christy, every day of my life, this is too hard. But yet I have countless children that go through one class with me and know how to put food together. Would somebody explain to me how these things can be? Would somebody explain to me how that can be? We have a want to problem. It's not hard. We have a want to problem. Red column. That's the fastest, most effective combinations when you're serious about weight loss. Yellow column, a little more variety, very fast. Blue column, still great. A little slower weight loss, but still great. And I think the most important column, because it's what allows us to have our potato, our French fries, our corn, those kind of things. You don't need to do a program that's for life that's void of carbohydrate. You need to have the understanding on how to eat them. So since there's so many blue column categories here, I'm going to ask this question. Thank you, Tammy. I'm going to ask this question. Is there a food that you either think you can't have or don't know how to eat and get results? Let's talk about it, especially whole foods that God provides. Is there any food? And we'll start on that combination, because I base things on how I'm craving foods. What am I craving? Then I know how to build off of it. Potatoes. Let's take a look at a potato. What category is a potato, Yuns? Category 3. Looking at the blue column, very simply looking at the blue column, what foods do I have to have with it? What categories? It's right in front of us. Sweet potatoes are category 3. White potato, new potatoes. 1 and 2, 7 and 2, or 1, 7, 2, 3. So I'm gonna pull up. We're gonna try different approaches with this meal planning stuff till I get where I'm satisfied that it's working. First of all, we have to eat from the right portion. We're gonna get the sense of fullness faster because we're eating better foods with the carbohydrate. So on the main part of my plate, half the plate, we want a protein. So y'all said we could have a 1 plus 2 plus 3. Now for you new folks, you haven't been through fast track, this will make a lot more sense once you go through fast track. What's an example of a category 1 that we could have with this potato? Chicken breast. Very little fat in a chicken breast. We're going to have no problem if we get a little fat bus. Can I cook the chicken breast in olive oil and have a potato? No. Can I cook it in MCT oil? Yes. Can I just grill it? Can I grill it in approved barbecue sauce? All kind of things I can do, right? Can I put it in a crock pot with fat-free broth? Yes. So I got my chicken breast on my 6 to 8 inch plate, covering about half my plate. Then I've got to have a category 2 with it. What's a good category 2 I could have? Broccoli, of course. What's something that you hadn't thought of in a while? Green beans. Cabbage. Yeah, let's do some cabbage. Cabbage. Got cabbage there. Good. Now write this meal idea down. Then I got a potato. Needs to fit right there. Could I put a little fat-free sour cream? A little 0-calorie butter spray? Salt, pepper? Sure. If we're in the weight loss mode, about a quarter cup. If we're in maintenance mode, about a half a cup. That's 12 teaspoons, 12 bites of potato, along with cabbage and chicken breast. That's a perfect combination. If everything is cooked and prepared right, as we teach, perfect combination. If I were eating this at a restaurant, could I have this combination if I'm trying to have a perfect day? No, because they cook bad fat into the chicken. If we got bad fat, the potatoes got to go because we can't handle no fat bus. But at home, we got it covered, don't we? Could I do this? If I wanted to make this a faster fat loss plate, could I get rid of the potato and put some mashed cauliflower mock? We got a recipe for mashed cauliflower. Tastes like potatoes. That's even better. We get more blood flow to the digestive system. Here's the difference. If y'all want to know, here's the difference. This plate, if I eat it in the right portion, I go out of efficient fat burning mode for about 4 hours, and then I'm right back in EFB. When y'all ask, what's the difference in the speed of result? I enjoyed this because I tasted a potato, and it's worth it. But I go out of EFB for about 3-4 hours. Again, I don't have the exact number. This is layman's terms. But for a while, we go out of fat burning, but we get right back in fat burning. If I had mashed cauliflower here, I don't even go out of fat burning because I didn't give my body any real energy. My body actually has to dig deeper because it's already in a calorie deficit and find energy to break down the meal. Somebody ought to shout. That's why we call it exercise on a plate. We're going to do good, we're going to do better, or we're going to do best. There is no bad with Shibboleth. It's all weight loss. It's all weight loss. Somebody said fish. I've got some cod. I broil my cod in some ghee butter. Got me some ghee butter. I'm going to get rid of my cabbage. And I'm going to bread me some okra and fry me some okra in the air fryer with some Carb Quick. Can I have fish, okra, and potato? Boom! Man, I love to eat, don't y'all? Can I keep throwing some quizzes at you? Y'all ever seen anybody get as excited about the science behind nutrition as me? I'm a foodaholic. I'll answer that question in just a minute. All right, let me ask y'all another. I'm going to see if I can trick you. I'll see if I can trick you. Can I have, better erase this so I don't fool you. Can I have a 96% lean, 4 ounces of 96% lean ground beef with a healthy life bun? Excuse me. With a healthy life bun, pickle, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, mustard, fat-free cheese. Can I have that? Awesome. Can I add four steak fries, French fries? Are you sure? If I cook those French fries, if I bake them Or if I fry them in MCT oil, can I have them? Yes. If I fry the French fries in vegetable oil, can I have them? No. Good job. Well, technically, yes. What type of day does it have to be if I have them that way? Holiday. Beautiful. If I want to move faster, I should eat it by itself, though, shouldn't I? Yes. Could I have some jicama fries? Yes, that's a category 2. Would that be faster weight loss than the French fried taters? Yes. Next. Corn on the cob. Could I have some shrimp, scampi, and ghee butter? Corn on the cob. And broccoli. What combination would that be? Anyone? Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I'm at Red Lobster and I order the shrimp scampi and ask for broccoli and ask for corn, can I do that? No. Y'all are slick. Y'all are slick. Y'all are very slick. Good job. Good job. Could I do this? Could I have 2 ounces of steak, 2 ounces of shrimp, corn, salad? Yeah. Now, what happens though when I add 4 different foods, it gets harder to what? Gets harder to portion. So I like to stay with 2 to 3 main ingredients myself. Amanda says, I get confused about fruit. Look at your combination chart. It's the same. Works the same. Could I have turkey breast? Could I make me a turkey breast, approved cheese, lettuce in a category 2 wrap, turkey wrap, and then have me an apple? Yes. What combination is that? 1, 2, 5. Could I do this? Could I have a 97 lean Hebrew National Frank healthy life bun? Put a tablespoon of chili on it, a tablespoon of sauerkraut on it, ketchup and mustard, and have a half up to 1 cup of watermelon. Yes. Does that make sense to those that were confused? Does that simplify it for you? What we're trying to avoid, now, stay with me. Let me see if I can explain this. Here's how the whole program is set up. It isn't that we complicated it, it's that there's always a way to go faster. There's always a way to go faster. in each category, like for example, category 5 has watermelon and berries in it. Which one's the better weight loss fruit? Perfect, berries. But in general, what we're doing is we are avoiding eating carbohydrate at the same time that we eat fat. Carbohydrate equals the fat bus. Fat equals the students on the bus. Make sense? If we're going to have carbohydrate and fat together, what kind of fat do we have to have? MCT. What's the difference? It has almost zero propensity to wind up as fat on the body. This is the program. That's why it's great, everyone. What about cooked fruit like apple or pineapple? When you cook it, you're doing part of the body's work. When you do part of the body's work, then you get less energy expenditure, which means a higher blood sugar impact from the cooked fruit. Does that make sense? You can have it, you can't add sugar to it, but easier digestion translates into more rapid blood sugar impact, which means more insulin. Does that make sense, everyone? So it's ideal not to cook your fruit if you're trying to lose weight. But if you do, and you didn't add sugar, and you add the protein and the fiber, you should be okay. Correct, Lisa? It brings out the sugars. They're more easily processed. Let me look there. I've seen some other questions. Hold on. I didn't write down, I'm assuming y'all did. I pulled up my digital worksheet. I didn't put our meal ideas in it tonight. I feel like we done sufficient to give some ideas. Does our blood sugar level, if we check it, is there a number that would tell us we are in EFB? You need to keep your blood sugar between 80 and 120 points and be in a calorie deficit to be in EFB. Are there any questions about tonight, and did this help? Any questions? Let's see, let me hit my Q&A button. Before class is over, got it. I want to ask you a question about fruit, got it. Can you do another class on how to exercise? Please teach weight, reps, depending on what your goals are, and explain how it impacts blood flow. I've done a lot of those classes for our partners. Liza, our 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. sessions are not really meant to go that deep. But as a Journey member, a Tiger member, you should see those videos begin to release. Partners already have access to deep dives on those. But I will do some for the Journey folks and Tiger folks. You just got to let me get to it. The 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. session is our daily huddle up, and it's really just meant to be about the foundation. Hope you understand. Yes, Liza, there's some good classes already in there that we did for our partners in the partner section. Good. Thank you for being a partner. Good to have our folks on Facebook tonight. A partner is someone, obviously, we operate financially, we operate in a deficit. Our program for the Fast Track is $7 a year. Our other programs are only $99 a year. It costs way more than that. per person to administrate, to do what we do. Partners are folks that come alongside us, believe in the mission, and we give them partner perks for that. Exclusive partner classes once a week, three times a month. We give them the partner progressive exercise system and more. It's $5 a month or more. You get the same perks whether you're paying God's led you to donate 50 or 5. Thank you for considering. We can't do it without our partners. I was hoping that we'd have, out of all the 40,000 members, that we'd have several thousand members take some of the burden off of us, let us keep our team, but we've only got about 50. So we need more. God bless you for considering. All right. We were asked before we go to show the share feature again. I'll show you that. If you have any final questions, put them in the Q&A. I'll hit them before I go tonight. I'm going to show real quick how to share per the request. We go into our journal. We go to the daily share. We're back to doing our wheel spin daily, where we draw a name and give $5 e-credit. Every time you share, you get your name in the drawing. Goes in our spin wheel. We spin it after the 10 a.m. session. This helps Shibboleth. You can share on Facebook. You can also come to the website and share through here. And this is how you get your name in the drawing. We put a suggested daily special to share, and you just click that. Sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's an image. You can say what you want to say in your post, or you can copy all that's below the red. You can copy and paste. So now I'm going to hit Facebook. You see the image pops up. It's about to share to my profile. I paste what I copied. If I don't have anything that I want to say personal, I make sure it's marked public, and then I just post. And that's how you get in our drawing, and it's how that you can help Shibboleth. If you ever have questions about that, reach out to us. We'll show you how to do it again. It's the only way little programs like ours can maintain itself. So we really appreciate it. Yes, if you order from the store, you get points and discounts. It supports us, and we really appreciate it. Good night, Sheila. Thanks for coming tonight. When I joined over a week ago, open enrollment was closed, so I did the monthly access. If you did monthly access, you have access to Fast Track, Shibboleth Journey, and Tiger's Eye. To see what you have access to, all you have to do is go. It's simple to see what you have access to. It's a huge website, and you want it huge. Get your money's worth. There's stuff you'll never even discover. It's so huge. Hit dashboard, and you got Fast Track, Journey, Tiger's Eye, Partner. Everything that you have access to will be here. Any other questions, comments before we go tonight? I finally got hot. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, folks on Facebook. We appreciate you too. Don't forget to move us up in them algorithms. We take tips, they called stars. Stacy, I'm not sure, not being there with you, If you still have the unction to share tomorrow, if you go to our website, myshibboleth.com, the chat feature, Joni will be there to show you how to do it. It's in your journal. It's called the Daily Share. Thank you, Lisa. Is me going live at 10 a.m. and at 8 p.m., is that wearying you? Is that too much? As long as it helps, as long as it helps. Bring somebody with you. Let's keep these classes going. Let's be a part of the movement. And if anything's accomplished good, let's give Jesus the praise for it all, okay? I know I'm silly and cut up, but this is a very serious thing to me. Love y'all. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Please pray for Ashley's father-in-law, a member of Shibboleth, been sick. Sure will, Ashley. God bless you. Love y'all too. Good night, everyone.